Yeah, just go ahead with your hypothetical situation. And 2 minutes, begin.
Despite the fact that our Dark Cthulhu does wake up for a fight, the universe as we know it will begin to reform itself and the reality will plunge in on itself in a shriek of madness. We know that that fight is no... Cthulhu in his sleep swats Godzilla like a mosquito. Not much to chew on. But, hey, we're here, so let's think about a fight. A prize fight for your sanity. Round 1, the weigh-in!
Godzilla comes in at a height of 382 feet, weighing in at 6,000 tons.
Damn.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Cthulhu's height has been described as a living mountain. So, to be fair, let's limit our mountain range to Massachusetts, near where the stories take place, to ensure scale. Mount Greylock is 3,491 feet tall and weighs approximately as much as a goddamn mountain.
I'm thinking that the round 1 winner is our Dark Lord.
Oh, it's Cthulhu. It's Cthulhu because he's bigger than that. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, well, Godzilla's powers, nuclear breath, ability to communicate telepathically with friends and family, really good at stepping on things, otherwise walks surprisingly gently for some reason, as though his massive weight is just foam rubber around this guy in a suit.
But that's ridiculous!
Yes. Very dainty, though. I once saw him thrown by his tail. Anywho, Cthulhu's powers. Well, he can bend the fabric of reality with his mind if he decides to. And certainly Godzilla might be resistant to a telepathic attack, but as we've seen from all his films, literally everyone else in the world isn't. Maybe he can fight back with monsters, but he also has to protect against his own son, every single person coming after him. Cthulhu has never not had a cult of followers willing to live and die by his name. He's an actual god, not just a god called that because someone missed a translation.
30 seconds after that burn.
You already had finger alone.
We win.
Oh, and that's it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Round 3.
Okay, round 3. I'll quickly go through some weaknesses of ways that Godzilla has been defeated. Chemically dissolved by oxygen, buried, blasted, frozen, exiled, every method you could use to defeat an enemy. He's had that done to him, died several times, had his son take his place, and that always works well when an Asian leader passes away and his son comes up. North Korea. So...
Cthulhu once went to sleep because he felt like doing that.
Yeah, that was
I think we know who the winner is, people.
Godzilla!
The Dark Lord Cthulhu.
Alright!
Cthulhu.
Tentacle board!
Let us
And
tentacle
tentacle
board!
board.
Let's hear it, warriors! Alright, so we are just in time because I just refilled my gun. It's open debate time! So, 5 minutes of open debate. Hey, let's just go right at it, guys.
Okay, so let's talk about the oxygen destroyer that killed the original Godzilla. I believe it was, yes, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. That's the third one for this county. Yes, Mechagodzilla reconstructed with the original Godzilla's bones. What happened there? Went nuts! He's dead and he's still breaking things!
Yeah, I'd like to bring that up.
Alongside the new Godzilla!
I'd like to bring that up. It's not good destruction if he's doing it every time, because that means they can build it again. It'd be destruction if Japan was gone and the next time he had to move on to another city. That's not chaos, that's a delay of traffic.
The Japanese are delightfully, they're talented people.
Well, then
They're very industrious.
It's still a little bit more than sleeping at the bottom of the ocean and doing jack shit.
All right,
The thing you have to remember is, as much as you guys want to shit on the destruction of Tokyo over and over again, it is still a little bit more that's going on for the last, again, trillion years of your character sleeping at the bottom of the ocean and giving one guy nightmares and writing shit.
Yeah!
Not one guy nightmare. Literally every fear, worry, passion, or concern has been a result of him having a gurgle in his sleep. We're saying that he's a better agent of chaos because he can do it in his goddamn sleep.
Just think about what would happen if he was fucking awake. You would be crazy.
Yeah.
You would be ripping your eyeballs out. You'd be punching your mom in the face. You'd be like walking around pissing on things because that's what crazy people
The
do.
debate isn't about whether or not this happens in our lifetime, it's whether or not it would happen and would be the coolest goddamn thing to see collapse
The
in.
question is, who causes, present tense, more chaos?
And Cthulhu's basically.
And Cthulhu hasn't done jack shit.
You know what? You know what? Goddamn kaiju rating. Do you want your kaiju rating? Because it's a high 3, low 4. You know why? Water displacement, toxicity, and radioactivity. Nuclear breath, no one around getting burns on their face or dying right after. You have a low-level kaiju that wouldn't be the last bad guy in Pacific Rim 2.
And you've got a sleeping kitten at the bottom of the ocean that once in a while scratches his whiskers and gives me a dream about something more terrifying.
I just need to mention that right now, Godzilla or Gojira or Zilla, whatever your name is, Boy Scout is basically the Boy Scout of the sea.
Yeah.
It says
Sorry.
Aquaman.
You don't award dark leaders and destructive causes. You don't give them an MTV Lifetime Achievement Award or a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You give them cults that will murder people for knowing too much about them. In Call of Cthulhu, most of the stories are from third parties because the guys who found out too much were actively murdered by a worldwide conspiracy inspired by Cthulhu dreaming.
Or
A
because they were
worldwide
drunk.
murder cult.
She
I'm
quite literally
very
just-
glad that you brought this up because this is one of the things we were talking about internally before the debate. There is nothing actually tying that together. It is actually conspiracy theory that they were talking about, and it's something that they bring up on occasion. Was this actually the dreams of the Dark Lord Cthulhu? Or is humanity just fucked up? So all you've argued in favor of tonight is that humanity is fucked up. So if your argument was in favor of humanity being the more chaotic element, absolutely. But we're not. We're talking about Cthulhu, who has again done jack shit. Godzilla wrecking shit on a regular, just saying.
Cthulhu and the Elder Gods are all about telling us and showing us deep down in our little dark souls that killing people is family fucking fun. And I'm sorry, virgins are tasty. And that's because Godzilla? No. That's because of the Dark Lord Cthulhu. He is going to eat you. He's going to make you murder your family.
Is there not more chaos in not knowing whether or not a dark god is controlling your will or yourself is? Or just point and be like, why'd your house fall over? Monster hit it. I guess I'll just have to get a new one. Why is your life falling apart? I think a tentacle monster's in my brain.
Hey, audience, here's a phrase that isn't in the common lexicon. Help, help, Cthulhu's attacking the city.
All right, so let's hear it from both the geeks and the nerds. Great job, guys. It's almost over, but we still have the final words. So, final words for the nerds and Cthulhu.
This evening we've talked a lot. And by doing so, we've made our Dark Lord Cthulhu more powerful. Literally. The god itself is more powerful. Not the fictional character, which he's not. He is made more powerful by the idea that all madness on Earth is somehow connected to his deep-sea dwelling demeanor. That's in your heads now. He is more real, as of the second of me saying this. Tomorrow, if something goes wrong, and you think, why are things like this? A little voice in the back of your head can mumble, might be Cthulhu.
It is Cthulhu.
Just a little bit more of his chaos is in this world because your reality can never be the same. Cthulhu sleeps. Cthulhu waits. Cthulhu is in us all! All hail Cthulhu!
Cthulhu is